Welcome to today's moment. And we're continuing our affirmation series, bringing you this beautiful because manifestation is easy and fun, and money is funny. Money is funny. We're going to take all the weight and the burden off of money, and we're going to have some funny money affirmations. Because if you're going to be manifesting deliberately, it shouldn't be a job, it shouldn't be a chore, it should be easy and fun. So when I'm doing my affirmations, I can sit here and repeat, I am abundance, I am money, but that's not how I speak. Your affirmations should always reflect a conversation that you would be having either to a good friend, to a group of people. If you wanted to make a video, wanted to give a speech, it should feel natural, because when it's natural, when you're saying it and it feels like you, and you can't mock your mind, you can't trick your mind, it knows you. It knows when you're doing something new and it's unnatural still. And it's just usually through the course of repetition, and that's why we repeat affirmations. Just as I mentioned before, that affirmations and repetitions are root chakra manifestation. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the basic. And it gets you, it's almost like practicing lines for a play. When you're or a TV show, when you're first learning your lines, you're holding the script, you're reading from the script, you're trying to stage yourself. How are you going to move? What's the best way to deliver the line? And then through the repetition, that's why you go and you have play practice, and you go and you practice over and over again, that it becomes natural, that you remember the lines by heart and you become the character. So money is funny. I mean, the whole concept of it to me is funny. We got these little coins and we got these little pieces of paper, and they're not even worth the value of the metal or the actual paper that it's printed on. All of it is made up in our minds that a dollar bill, because they're made with the same type of material. A dollar bill, a $5 bill, a $20 bill, it's all the same material. It's just the funny little thing that we print on it that makes it different. So for me, and then we made it plastic, and now we've made it digital. So it becomes less and less physically, tangibly real. But yet it's when you start to see the evolution of consciousness, that first it was something physical, and then it turned into something mental, right? I've never held a Bitcoin. It's a mental concept. We've taken money from the physical. It's almost like a reverse engineering. Instead of bringing something from the invisible to the visible, we're taking it from the invisible and making it more and more invisible, showing to ourselves it's what we believe, not only as the individual, but as the collective, but you're the operant power. So how I do money affirmations, I'll sit here in my office several times during the day and I'll go, why is it so easy for me to make money? Why am I such a money magnet? I am such a money magnet. And then I might visualize like money flying out of the air, coins and dollar bills and 20s and hundreds, just sticking to my body. And these beautiful conversations, it's just like, wow, people just hand me their credit cards and beg me to have my services. And then money just finds me from old storylines that I thought were done and over. And all of a sudden, money comes to me from an old employer that realizes that they still have money in a 401k that I didn't receive. So for me, money is easy and fun because it's no different than pizza or clothes, or it's a real simple concept. It's an exchange of energy. And the more and more we get into this digital age, the less physically tangible it is. So my bank account is filled with money. My piggy bank is filled with money. My drawers, I find money everywhere. It's in my drawers, it's in my purse. I find it on the ground, I find it outside. Am I finding money, or is money finding me? And the more I try to give it away, the more I try to give money away, the more it comes back at me. I could not give it all away because it would come back 10 times the amount. It's unbelievable how much, the more I try to get rid of something, the more it wants to stay here. And money is one of those topics. It's unbelievable how simple and easy this is, because when I'm flooding my consciousness with these kind of conversations, and I'm no longer, back in the old days, it was so secretive. Don't ask people what they make, and it's rude to say, ask them how much did they spend for something. No, it's the more you put it out there, the less anchor of weight it has on you, and you make it so much fun. And then you realize all that you've ever been manifesting is this secretive way of doing money. And when you put it out here and become transparent with it, my bank account is filled with money. My bank account is filled with a lot of money. My purse is filled with a lot of money. My wallet is filled with a lot of money. And when I'm flooding my consciousness with these kind of conversations, why does money just come to me? Why won't money leave me alone? It just keeps jumping in my lap. My money is always knocking at the door. It's always jumping into my bank account. My money just loves to multiply and expand. Multiply and expand. I can't offer enough services because people want more and more and more. They want more and more of my services. No matter what I do, I end up making money. Whether it's a YouTube channel, I make so much money from my YouTube channel. I make so much money from my services that I offer and provide. I make so much money from my years of experience. I make so much money from my investments. It's everywhere. But it's when I'm flooding my consciousness with these beautiful thoughts, and you can feel how light they feel and how natural they feel. Because just like anything new, in the beginning, it felt a little unnatural. I will be very honest, it felt a little unnatural, like I was just... But then I started to realize how unnatural at that time, not having money felt more unnatural than me just having conversations about how much fun money was. And that was my shift when I started to realize that what was dominating my thoughts and consciousness was the thoughts of lack and having to make more. If you noticed, I'm not talking about making money. I'm talking about money just falling in my lap and money funneling through the things that I have out there offered already. It's a huge money mindset shift. And when you're flooding your consciousness with these new thoughts, there's no room for the other ones that says, where is it? It's not here. When's it gonna come? And all of those other very heavy, weighted down type of echoes and thoughts coming in. And when you're flooding your new reality so that there's no room for the other things. And what I suggest to do is don't wait for the other thoughts to come in so that you're trying to counter an old negative thought or a thought of lack. Do it naturally during the course of your day. If you're folding laundry, if you're brushing your teeth, if you're blow drying your hair, going out for a walk, whatever it is that you're doing, just have a conversation, a conversation that you would have with a friend, and say, and especially if you have a business that exploded or you received an inheritance in the mail, whoever you'd be sharing with, you'd be like, I can't believe this just happened. It was like, I woke up and the universe was like, she's awake, let's give her some money. He's moving, let's give him some money. That's it, folks. It doesn't have to be this crazy thing where you have to effort and work hard. I mean, unless you have a really good story of money over top of that. But what if you didn't have to effort and work hard, that money just came to you so you'd have much more time to play, to have fun, to enjoy? Because money can come to you in ways that you expect, such as you get an inheritance, you win the lottery, you go to work, you have a business, or it can come in unexpected ways. You could go and find a bag of money on your walk today, wherever you do your walk. You could have a rainbow unicorn farting glitter walk down the street, drop a bag of money at your feet, and it's all yours. Do not limit, do not worry about any of the past stories and old realities. Start flooding your consciousness. And another thing I love to do, I open my drawers and I will go, oh, are you playing hide and seek with me? And I'll rummage through my clothes like, where are you? I see you. You're in here. because it's so much fun. Because I got to open the drawers anyway. But once again, if I constantly am flooding my consciousness with fun games, with thoughts of how easy this is, the things people drop in my lap, money drops in my lap, opportunities drop in my lap, funny money affirmations, right? You want to repeat that quote from the Jerry Maguire movie, Show Me the Money? Go to town with it. Create your own. But flood your consciousness with this new mindset, and it literally will push out the old reality, and in a very short time you will see this new reality come into physical fruition for you. I am a billionaire. I am a trust fund baby. I am a spoiled brat of the universe because I always get what I want. Money is not an issue because I don't make it one. And because I don't make it one, I have more than I could have ever imagined. And then I imagine bigger. Because when I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I have more than I've ever imagined. Oops, I gotta up my imagination. Because money is funny. And funny is money. So every time I laugh, I'm making money. Every time I laugh, I'm making money. Every time, it doesn't matter what the subject I laugh on. It doesn't have to be on money. Every time I laugh on money because money is funny and funny is money. If you're loving these new moments, please come back tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time for the next moment. Learn how to manifest with ease because manifesting is easy and fun. You can check in the description box below for any of my offerings. And if you've missed any of the previous moments, take a look on your screen right now. The whole entire playlist is there just for you. Enjoy.